Hey guys, back from the beach and everything is a hot mess. This video was supposed to get fully filmed and done at the beach, but I got busy doing beach stuff. Yeah, I'm recording. I mean, obviously I'm back, but I'm recording it on the GoPro and I'm going to just finish editing it out on my phone because I had it halfway done there anyway. Which is fine because the little studio area here is a hot mess and I just wouldn't be able to get this video out if I were to have to clean and organize this first. I do also realize that we're like a day late here, but you know what? I was busy, you guys. I was at the beach. I was doing beach stuff. Anyway, today we are going to take a look at, and I'm just popping the body on real quick here. We're taking a look at the HyperGo H16. I think this is the BM. I might not be right about that part. I'll fix it in the description if not. But yeah, we're going to take a look at this guy because I brought it to the beach because I was looking for something affordable, and obviously I was curious about this. There are a lot of YouTube videos about this particular model that rant and rave about how great it is and stuff like that. So I wanted to check it out for myself, and I felt like at the price point, it wasn't going to be a bad little item to bring to the beach. You know, if I ruined it or somehow ran it into the ocean, like I wouldn't be completely distraught. So anyway, yeah, we're going to take a look at this guy, and we'll get some cool running video. There's some beach video, and there's some video over at the park where I do a lot of jumping and stuff. And yeah, we'll talk about it. Let's go ahead and dive in, take a look at it, and we'll get to the running footage. All right, so it's probably extremely painfully obvious that I have already done the running portion of this video, as usual. But here it is. Here is the little HyperGo chassis. You can see it's built to be beefy. When you hold this thing, you will know that it is made to take a little bit of a beating, and it does quite well. Survived like a billion different types of cartwheels and jumps and all sorts of things, did fine. Plenty of head-on collisions and things like that, and it did fine. So the durability on this is definitely going to get a check from me. Here you got the little brushless ESC. So this comes in a brushless and a brushed model. But I got the brushless model. So the ESC here, it's a brushless ESC. Power switch is right there. It's 3S capable, and it sends power to a 4200 kilovolt, looks like a 380 sized brushless motor that's hiding back in here. Power with this little Dean's connector, which comes from these little batteries. So they give you two of these when you get the kit, and they estimate about 20 minutes of runtime on a pack. I have found that to be pretty accurate. If I have both of these with me, I'm looking at like 40-ish, 45 minutes, and most of the running that I've done is balls to the wall. They do include a USB charger, which can be handy. It plugs into this little balance port right here. You can also charge it on a regular charger, but you will need some kind of extension to reach this balance port. Overall, yeah, a solid little battery. I have heard that these are actually lithium ion, but they still read at 7.4 volts. So, depending on who you trust, you can charge these on a LiPo setting. But if you have a lithium ion setting, like most chargers do, you should also be good to just charge it like a lithium ion battery. My little receiver has come undone, so I need to servo tape that down here. But other than that, I've had no casualties and no issues with this truck so far. When you buy one of these HyperGos, you do get kind of a lot of extras. So here's the body that I used in all of the running footage. It's a cool black body with like some gold accents on it. Very, you know, Truggy-esque, Revo-esque, honestly. And it has some little sliders on top that are held in right there with that little bit of bracing that holds the wing on. And it's pretty basic, held up pretty well to abuse, but I will say that it is starting to bend in certain stress areas, like around the body posts and stuff. But it's a basher, and that is what bashers do. So I did say we get an extra body with it. Here is the extra body that I got with this one. It is kind of a cool vibe, totally different color. As you can see, none of the bracing and stuff is installed on it, but they do give you that in a little baggie inside, so you can put that on there. You also get a bunch of body clips, and you get some spare plastic parts, and you get some spare drive shafts. So like these little CVD style drive shafts in here, you get a couple extra. So you do kind of get a lot of stuff with this, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I dig it. Anyway, let's get to the running footage. It's a lot of fun, and we'll wrap this up. Overall, I would say that the HyperGo is certainly durable. The little H16 truggy is definitely a durable rig. Also, I forgot to mention it does come with a wheelie bar, and that is something that you're going to need if you run it on 3S. None of the running footage that we saw here was on 3S. I just wanted to show it with the 2S packs. And honestly, I think it's plenty fast on those, but 3S is available, and it is a complete psychopath on 3S. We'll make another video on this later because I do want to do not only the 3S, but I want to do a little bit of tuning with it and a little bit of changing of some certain things here and there, because I think that there are a couple things that would make it a lot better. The couple gripes that I have with it are, one, that the suspension probably could use a little bit of tuning in order to handle like the larger jumps. Granted, it is a little 16 scale truck, but it's got a little too much chassis slap, so a lot of times if you're landing a big jump, it'll slap so hard that it'll flip the truck over. My other gripe is actually with the radio. It's just not that great. It doesn't have the greatest range, and it doesn't really, there seems to be a little bit of a lag with certain functions. So you'll notice with the throttle, and you'll notice with the steering, that there's a little bit of deadband there, and it's just not that great of a radio. So upgrading the radio would be a good idea, and I think that I'll try that. Especially before going ahead and getting like a 3S video going, because we're going to need quick response if we're going to be running it on 3S. Anyway, though, overall, I'd say it's a really good deal. You can also find replacement parts on Amazon. I looked at most of the stuff that would probably break on this thing. You can get shipped to you like next day, 2-day shipping. Like, it's pretty fast. So you're not really waiting on like long China shipping in order to get this stuff, which is pretty nice. But yeah, overall, I think it's pretty great. Definitely good for the money, definitely a lot of fun. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the HyperGo line, and if you like this video, give me a like. If you like this type of content, you should subscribe, and that's a video. We'll see you in the next one.